Hi, welcome Scorpios to Divinely Guided Tarot. This is your love reading from now to the end of August. Thank you for your patience. I've been extremely busy with work and family. I have a Scorpio daughter that's getting married next month, so there's a lot going on with that. But just thank you so much for your patience, and I truly love your support. And so if you're a Scorpio, male or female, you're in the right place. Let's see what's going to happen for you throughout now and the end of the month regarding love. Okay, and as I'm gonna start asking questions, things have flipped over for you already. For some of you, you could feel where you've hit a rock bottom. But I feel like that's a good place to be as far as love, because maybe you're ending some sort of cycle as far as being rock bottom, single, not having anybody in your life. I feel that this is telling you, you know, you've gone through whatever heartaches you've gone through to toughen you up. And really, there's only one way up. And then with this this gentle gardener, it's like you mending to whatever you are trying to create, really plucking the weeds out. So that would be any kind of negativity. This is a mindset that you're coming from being somewhere where, you know, you hit rock bottom, there was no success, and now it's like what is being brought to you. It's a new beginning. I do feel like it's a mindset and a different kind of way for you to think, as far as, you know, toughening your skin on maybe perhaps failed relationships, or perhaps like things that just didn't go right for you as far as relationships and love. I do feel like something's coming, there's a rebirth of something happening here for you, definitely. And then follow the leader. So perhaps this is where you're becoming more like stable in your foundation, whatever you have learned. I do feel like you're on the right path. It was like you were supposed to be where you're supposed to be at whatever moments you've had in your life. It's like that's where you're supposed to be. And I feel that right now at this point you're almost reaching to a point where it's very blessed. Like I said, you could be ending some kind of cycle and starting something new that brings you a lot of stability and within yourself. So I do feel like something's changing for you guys in the aspect of love. Okay, so let's see what this is for you. Okay, for Scorpio male and females, what is rock bottom? It's a 10. So I do feel that you've completed some kind of cycle when it comes to your love affairs. Okay, and I do feel like something has gone on where maybe it wasn't so easy for you, and the only way is up now. It's like you've reached the lowest points and now you're coming back up. And what's clarified by this card 10 is the Prince of Arrows, which is that Page of Swords. So you're getting some kind of clarity as far as realizing who you are, what you want from relationships. And I feel that you're taking charge with this Prince of Arrows. Okay, so definitely going in the right direction. And then the Ace of Swords, which you have some kind of clarity, some truth coming in for you. And this is a new beginning, guys. This, like I said, you've completed something harsh in your past. And I do feel that it's changing for you. You're on the up and up, and you're getting some kind of clarity as far as which way to go. I get the sense of you really recognizing who you are and what you want to do with this Page of Swords. Okay, like having some kind of clarity, and I feel like you're willing to share it now, and move forward. Okay, so something's coming in for you. Clarity, and perhaps maybe you're voicing things now, as far as what you want in love. Okay, and the Prince of Cups, and this is the Page of Cups. So come on, guys, you're getting some kind of love offer. I feel that for some of you, maybe you've been waiting to give some kind of offer, and I do feel like you're going to do that. And for some of you, you're getting some kind of offer coming in for you. What I'm hearing, my ears are ringing right now. What I'm hearing for you is that you're ending some kind of cycle where you've been single. For you singles, that dry spell where you just hit rock bottom, I feel you needed to do that in order to really set your mind straight as far as perhaps having love for yourself, perhaps releasing some kind of negativity from the past. I do feel that because you've done some kind of surrender and some kind of maybe acknowledging who you are with the Prince of Arrows, I do feel that you have some kind of clarity, and now you're perhaps able to voice it to someone, or someone else is going to be able to come into you for you. And I do feel like the Prince of Cups is denoting a new love offer coming for you. Okay, and desire. So desire, let's see, desire, Nine of Cups, and the Princess of Staffs. So look at that. It couldn't have come out any lovelier. With the desire, it's telling you you're getting your whatever you've been wishing for, which is to be together with that loved one, that person that brings you that balance. You're getting that wish fulfillment, okay? And really stay passionate about what you're asking Spirit as far as a new relationship manifesting for you. You have to really follow that kind of idea that you have in your head. When it comes to manifesting love for you, you really have to stay passionate about it. You really have to stay on the side where you're grateful for this new commitment that's coming in for you, because it's there and it's coming for you, whether you've been single. I feel like this is telling you you're ending some kind of single period. So for you singles, I do feel like you're going to be able to attract that person that you've been so desiring. But you have to stay passionate is what I was trying to say. It's like you have to stay passionate. And the way law of attraction works is that you have to sort of be thankful for this desire and this partnership that you visualize in your third eye chakra. You have to sort of be thankful for it and pretend that it's already here so that it will come to you. Okay, because I do feel this is you guys manifesting. This is you guys manifesting this great love, this balanced relationship. And I do feel you're going to get your wishes fulfilled. And I feel like, see, you're sort of that little mother goose looking after her eggs and really taking care of your eggs. So they're starting to hatch. You see, you're on a new cycle, and your little relationships are starting to hatch now. Okay, so it's like you have to be mindful in what you're asking the universe, and really believe it and be thankful for what you don't have. And that's the tricky part about law of attraction, is that a lot of you desire this, but then something in your head, something blocks you in your head. You think about it and you ask, why isn't it here? Well, it's not here because you're putting some kind of fear into it and not allowing this relationship to come in. But it's right there. It's at your grasp. Like, I feel like it's just right there. Okay, so you have to believe that this is going to happen to you in order for it to manifest and to really hatch. Okay, so let's clarify this. Gentle gardener, what does this mean for Scorpio male and females? And these are for male and females, guys. Just because there's males or females on the cards doesn't just mean it's for male or female. It's our energies. What is the gentle gardener card 2 for Scorpio male and female? What does this represent for them? What does this mean? Is something coming to them this month? Okay, so the one that flipped over is the Ace of Coins. So you have a new beginning. I feel that for some of you, you could have been having a difficult situation with someone that you're already paired with. I feel that you've had some kind of difficult situation where you thought maybe it's over. Maybe I can't go on with it. But I feel for some of you that are partnered with someone, you're able to start fresh again. Okay, that's what this Ace of Coins is telling me. And for some of you that, you're waiting for this love of your life to come in, it's going to happen. This is a new beginning for you with the Ace of Coins. I do feel like that's going to start manifesting for you. I feel like it's going to start hatching for you. But you definitely have to have some sort of belief. Because I do feel that what stops it from coming in is this 8 of Arrows, where you're thinking too much about it. Of course, when you have this desire, that's all you think about. But like I said, you have to pretend that this is already here and be thankful for it and say, thank you for this love of my life. And stay out of this where you're worrying the worst thoughts, okay? Because by you worrying the worst thoughts with the 8 of Swords, it's like you keep yourself in a mental conflict where you don't allow it to come in. You feel like you're not going to have a new beginning. And so that's what you send to the universe. And that's what the universe sends back to you. Okay. So see, tarot is amazing because tarot will give you the insight and the knowledge that you need to know so that you have a will to change things. So I feel like this relationship is right there for you, but you worry too much about why isn't it here? Why is it taking so long? Well, those are your fears that you're putting back into this kind of relationship that's just here for you, if that makes sense. Okay. And that's harsh truth. And sometimes, people don't want to hear the truth, but that's what it is. It's like you're holding yourself back and you really have to snap out of this 8 of arrows where you're not allowing it to commit, because I see a new beginning here. I see a new beginning with the Ace of Swords. Definitely it's there. And this is where you need to balance out your energies. Okay. You could be going from back and forth, not knowing when it's going to come, but you need to really know that this love is here for you, and you have to sort of be appreciative to it already. And then the King of Arrows and the 7 of Arrows. For some of you here, I feel like you have somebody in your life that could be withholding something from you due to imbalance in themselves. Okay, this is for certain Scorpios. It's not for everybody. You have to take the messages as it resonates. But there's a King of Arrows here who's having a hard time voicing how they feel about you because of an imbalance that they're having. Okay, and perhaps this person is putting too much worry into it, into having a new beginning, because I do feel that for some of you, you're having some kind of hardship in a relationship. For you guys that are already partnered, I do feel that there's some kind of hardship going on, but I feel that you're worried maybe it's over. But Spirit is telling you you have the capacity to really weed out your relationships, get the negative out of it, and start over again. But I feel that for some of you, there's a King of Arrows that is just really holding back from you and not telling you, and it's something to do with not feeling balanced. Okay, so that is for some of you, not all of you. You have to take it as it resonates. But what is the 7 of Arrows and the King of Arrows? Please clarify that for Scorpio male and females. Clarify the King of Arrows. Okay, so the Prince of Staffs. See, I feel like something's gonna come in. If you haven't, perhaps you know somebody from the past, or perhaps this is someone you're interested in that hasn't given you the confirmation that maybe they have passion for you or they want to start some kind of relationship with you. I feel that this is going to come in for you. This is balancing out an energy. This is perhaps, finding the nerve to come forward and really convey how they feel for you. This is for somebody who you already know, okay? Like I said, it could be you mending a relationship that you're already in, or this could be someone that maybe perhaps you just met and you could be going back and forth on giving some kind of offer, maybe thinking they won't take your offer, so you're withholding. But I feel that this King of Arrows, whether it's a male or female, they're going to come and somehow give you some kind of offer, to maybe ask you on a date, or maybe just let you know how they feel about you, okay? And like I said, I do feel you already know this person. So you have to take it as it resonates for you. Let's see, one flipped out right now. Let's see what that is for you guys. Oh, look at that. Tradition. So somebody wants maybe to propose to you. Maybe someone is thinking about coming to commitment. And at this point, they're at a thinking state, okay? Perhaps they might be thinking the worst, okay? But I feel like that's going to change. I feel like there's going to be some kind of balance brought to the table, and someone will be able to find their voice to give you that kind of offer. And tradition is that kindred spirit. It's that connection. It's that marriage proposal. Perhaps it's moving in together, something like that. So I do feel for some of you, someone that wants to give you an offer as far as a committed offer, okay? Something traditional. And the tradition card, it's definitely like a kindred spirit kind of soulmate kind of energy that I'm feeling, okay? And so let's see what this card represents for you guys, the follow the leader. So maybe one of you Maybe one of you is following each other. I don't know. It's interesting. What is follow the leader? Card 40 for Scorpio male and females. I do feel you're on the right path. Definitely. 4 of coins. See, you have 2 4s here. So I feel that you're holding on. Either you're holding on to the idea of this new love for you singles, and that's really going to get you to your path where it brings you stability and happiness, okay? For some of you, you could be holding on to, definitely, and I do feel you're holding on to that 10 of coins, some of you are struggling with a relationship. You can fix that relationship, okay, and make it that happy home. And some of you are holding on to the fact that you're going to meet your mate and have a nice, happy home with them where it's fulfilled, it's prosperous. It's like you're working on it. And I do feel that's a 10. You have 2 10s on the board. You're completing some sort of cycle, okay, for you guys that are single. And for some of you that have been struggling in a relationship, you're ending some kind of cycle. And you're going in the right direction. It's bringing you stability, okay, with the 4 of coins and the 10 of coins. Like, hold on to it, because they're saying it's gonna work out for you. Whether you're single and you've been trying to manifest this, or whether you've had some kind of conflict in a relationship or a marriage or something like this. What is the 5 of staffs, please? Because that is bickering. Maybe you've been bickering with some of your some of your partners. Maybe there's conflict. But they're telling you hold on because it's going to get better. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. 8 of Wands. So maybe you've been distant from someone, and you haven't heard any kind of communication. That's about to change as well with the Judgment card. This is a renewal, and some of you guys been estranged from a partner, or maybe there is someone that's withholding how they truly feel for you. Something like this, and you're gonna get the 10 of Cups. There's 3 10s here, so definitely you Scorpios are ending some kind of vicious cycle as far as being single, having a hard relationship with someone but being able to fix it. For some of you, I feel like you've been estranged from your love, but there's a deep desire there, and I do feel like things are gonna start changing for you. And sometimes they don't happen fast enough. So you get back in your head of thinking, oh my gosh, when is this going to happen? Why hasn't it happened to me? Why is it happening to everybody else? And so, hey, that's why you keep being single or feeling this way, because this is the way you think. You got to change your mindset. And that's definitely what I got with this card, where, you know what, you gotta take the weeds out of whatever you're thinking and think positive, and really already think to yourself and tell Spirit, thank you for this, even though you don't have it right now, but thank you for this partner, this person who balances me out. And believe that you have that partner around you, because I do feel that it's just like it's almost there, but you're not allowing it in, or your partner is not allowing it in. But I do feel things are changing. I got tongue tied now, so someone's getting anxious here. The Judgment card is a renewal, guys. You're going to be able to renew that relationship that you're having trouble with. Perhaps end that long period of being single, and also end that relationship where you have some kind of distance between you, and some kind of communications opening up for you to give you this 10 of Cups. Definitely where you got the 9 of Cups and then the 10 of Cups. You're getting your wish fulfillment as in a happy home. Getting that happy home, having that flow of abundance through your life as far as love and romance. I feel that you're almost there. So don't put any kind of negativity into it, is pretty much what I'm trying to tell you, because I feel that everything for you is coming in a positive way. You just got to get out of conflict. For some of you, you're ending some kind of conflict with someone. And it could also mean that some of you are getting divorced from someone, because I do feel like conflict and the Judgment, you're ending this. So some of you could be leaving a very negative divorce relationship, getting a divorce, so that you can allow yourself to have balance and really get that true desire of love that you have and you want and you yearn for it. I do feel that, okay? so beautiful. I do feel like a lot of things are evolving for you and changing for you, but all for the positive. Definitely letting go of some kind of conflict, okay? Yeah, definitely. Let's see. What is the Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands, please? What is this? Five of Wands, Two of Arrows. So you're undecided. I feel like brokenhearted about something, but I feel that you know which way to go. With the Two of Arrows, it's like you got to make a decision. Sometimes you have to make a decision to either leave someone that brings you a lot of conflict, and that brings conflict within yourself, but it's a decision. And are they going to be able to make that decision? Decision, please. Two of Arrows and the Five of Wands. Are they going to be able to make that decision? And then the Seven of Staves. Yeah, so you're standing up to something. You're standing up to perhaps maybe someone who's codependent, someone who keeps you there out of their codependency, making you feel like you can't walk away from them, but you really can. And this is where that judgment is coming. I'm telling you, some of you are leaving a relationship that's kept you stagnant, and I do feel like that's happening for some of you. So you got to take the messages as they resonate, okay? I want to take this last minute with you guys and see for male Scorpios, what do they need to surrender as far as to let this love come in for them, to fix a relationship, to mend a love, for new love, new partnerships. What do Scorpio males need to surrender to? Okay, anything else? What do they need to surrender to, male Scorpios, for the month of August, please? Okay, so surrender to non-action, and that's what I'm telling you. If you don't see this relationship here yet, it's like you're going too much in your head thinking, why is it not here? Why does everybody else have it? You're worried the worst, okay? And this card is telling you, it says, now's the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So see, it's there, you guys. I'm telling you, you have something there. Very close, okay? And then surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limited ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your own power and soar in your life. So don't hold back to anything that has happened to you in the past as far as bad relationships. The next person that comes in, it's not going to be the same kind of person that you were with in the past. Don't ever bring things from the past into the future. That's just a no-no. You just don't do that. You release it. You take it as a lesson learned and you go forward, okay? So many times, whether you're male or female, you tend to latch on to the past and think you think the worst things, and you get scared of what the results are going to be in the future. But that brings negativity into the future, and you gotta release that, really. Okay, and what for females, please, for females, Scorpios, what do they need to surrender as far as to let this love that comes in for them? Okay, and you got surrender to habit of pleasing people. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Definitely, when you have self-love for yourself, everything comes in the way it's supposed to. Learn to say no and really take care of you. Take care of you first above others, you know. And of course, that doesn't mean if you're children or whatever, but other people on the outside, okay? Surrender to your need to always be right. And you Scorpios sometimes could always think like you want to be right. I know, because I have 3 Scorpios in my life and I love you guys to death. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts, improve your relationships. So some of you are mending a relationship, like I said, and you do have the ability to mend it, okay? Really love yourself first and compromise. Let other people be right. There's nothing wrong with that, definitely. Okay, so there you go, Scorpios. I hope you like it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being patient with me. Have a great day. Thank you for spending time with me.